go? Is this shit? What do you
Chair, rope.
What do you tie this?
This one we're about to leave. Oh, what the is that?
Get ready for a trip you're not going to forget anytime soon, because what you're about to see, yeah, it might make you think twice before stepping into an abandoned building again. These are some of the 6 most disturbing moments ever caught inside forgotten places. Empty hallways, rotting rooms, and dark corners where one wrong step or one strange noise can turn curiosity into real danger. Urbex Hill is known for checking out abandoned places that most people wouldn't even glance at. But for this specific encounter, the longer it went on, the more it felt like something was seriously off. It was September 13th, 2025. The camera showed Chris moving deeper into the forest at an unknown location, and the growing distance from civilization became impossible to ignore. Then, out of nowhere, a building with a locked gate appeared, far from any trail. Seeing something sealed shut this deep in the woods sent an immediate chill down his spine.
It's locked.
Seeing something sealed shut, this deep in the woods, sent an immediate chill down his spine. Whatever this place was, it clearly wasn't meant to be found. Still, Chris walked around the building, searching for a way inside. And that's when the first truly unsettling thing happened.
Something big just fell out this tree.
A little shaken, he pushed through the brush until he finally found a way in. The second he stepped inside, he knew something wasn't right. The building still had power. Lights glowed overhead, and somewhere in the distance, machines hummed softly. An abandoned place in the middle of nowhere shouldn't feel this alive. He crept down the hallway, straining to listen for any sound. Leaving now would have been the smart move, but turning back meant never knowing what was really going on here. Long corridors stretched on forever, lined with locked doors and stained walls. Then it hit him. These weren't just random rooms. This place looked exactly like the back rooms people talk about online.
Wow, this actually looks like the back rooms, just in real life.
Each footstep echoed unnaturally, making it feel like something was moving just out of sight. The deeper he went, the more the place felt alive. Objects had moved, rooms were disturbed, and somehow a laptop was still running. Then came the prison cells. These were really narrow and freezing cold, each one feeling as if it held on to whatever happened inside them.
This was a real life cell. Jesus.
Then, without warning, the lights flickered, entire sections dropping into darkness before flashing back on again. Almost like the building was reacting to his presence.
Oh shit. Why did that light just cut off like that?
By the time he reached the deepest part of the structure, curiosity was long gone. Now it just felt like he wasn't supposed to be there.
What the hell is that?
Target practice photos, scattered documents, a freezing cold room. Everything seemed to point towards someone being there recently.
Target practice. Other ones. Look at the groupings. This is definitely from law enforcement. What the? Look at that. Oh, it has been fired. Interesting. This is crazy. What the f?
And just when he thought he had seen the worst of it, something happened that made him bolt for the exit without a second thought. The camera kept rolling, yet the biggest question remained unanswered. If this place were truly empty, then what kept the lights on? and what was still moving inside the walls. Pipe 97 is a channel known for daring urban exploration, where every move counts and height makes every decision intense. On August 27, 2025, one climb pushed things farther than usual. Filmed over the streets of Toronto, it was the kind of situation where a single mistake could have changed everything. That day, they entered the structure and walked stealthily across it. Voices echoed nearby, close enough to raise their nerves, but they managed to keep low and continue forward without being spotted. They finally reached the base of the towering crane and started climbing. Careful steps carried him over pipes and ladders while trying not to alert security.
Go. Yeah, it's chill.
Loose metal shifted under his feet, echoing through the site and blending with the steady hum of machinery. As he climbed higher, the city shrank beneath him. Every grip had to be deliberate, as his eyes locked on each pipe, rung, and joint of the crane.
Yeah. Oh my god. It's fucking insane. Alright. Things are not even wet. We have to climb this up because it's closed there, I think.
The scene was amazing, and the adrenaline rush made everything seem too beautiful. For a moment, it felt amazing, but the height hit him quickly after, heavy and impossible to ignore.
Yeah, we go down. Oh man. This down climb is scary though. I hope so.
what? Ow.
Movement below snapped him out of the moment. Security voices carried through the site, and shadows crossed the walkways.
Hold up. Aaron, wait for me though. Is it for us? Have no idea.
Climbing up had taken patience, but getting down meant moving fast without slipping. Greasy metal, swaying ladders, and tight platforms made each step its own challenge. The descent felt endless. Finally, they reached the ground. This climb was a reminder of the height, the risk, and the strange pull of being above everything else. Geechee Uncharted is a channel that digs into abandoned places, focusing on hidden history, risk, and moments that feel deeply unsettling. It was September 22nd, 2025, when Geechee returned to a massive mansion in Washington. This was a place tied to Freemason history and was scheduled for demolition within days. He had already come here before one time and was forced to flee, but this time Geechee came back with Jeremy. They found a small opening in the building, squeezed through it, and covered it back up so no one would notice.
Jeremy and I found a hole that we could just barely squeeze through. We slipped past all security measures and used a wooden board to cover up the hole. This is a crucial detail for later on. Regardless though, we are now in the mansion.
This is Agent Geechee of Geechee Uncharted. I'm with Jeremy, and we're about to explore a 100-year-old Masonic mansion that's set to be demolished. This is food storage. Or at least it was food storage. See?
So, what was this mansion for?
It was originally built to be a retirement community.
Inside, the mansion felt hollow and stripped, many rooms cleared out for being torn down. They even found standing water and some chemicals, which was a weird discovery in itself.
What is this shit?
Probably for pressing. So,
Sarmodate.
you know, they do their laundry and then they press it.
Yeah. This is kind of weird. Still water.
Oh, hell no.
BNL Masonic home. It's all torn up.
That's a bathroom. I wonder if there's a 100-year-old
Mr. Mason himself. Hydrogen peroxide.
hydrate. For
It's
real?
hydrogen chloride. Why do they need that in here?
part this was no amateur thing.
The mansion was originally a retirement home for Freemasons, so old signs, directories, and equipment were still scattered around. It was like the building was half abandoned, half frozen in time. As they explored, they started running into things that didn't sit right. One area held ropes thrown and bundled in a way that made both men uneasy.
Power area, storage facilities and stuff. Is this shit? What do you rope? What do you tie this? What the
Kill themselves here?
dude? Who?
What the
Jeremy tries to tie a noose to demonstrate how to kill yourself. They definitely could have.
Looks pretty similar. Especially if you cut this to like let the body down.
Blue doors marked a few rooms that stood out from everything else. They even joked about the ghost named George, who people claim haunts the place while walking through rooms with strange writing all over the walls.
These blue doors are weird. Blue room.
I can guarantee you there's haunting stories about this place.
Yeah, there is. There's a ghost. He's named George.
Oh. Georgie.
This looks like George's room.
Orchid lady.
Upstairs, they found old televisions, safes, and symbols carved and painted into the walls. Religious shapes, crowns, cups, and markings filled one room, creating an uneasy feeling neither could explain. And then suddenly, they heard a weird voice.
TVs. Box TVs.
Did you hear that?
That was me, I think.
It was in the distance.
What was it?
I don't know, it just sounded like Why are you carrying that?
I am King Mason. Oh, shit. The fuck is this?
It's a pentagram. It literally is.
Sorta. There's an A, like a crown. There's like a cross. And there's a cup. Is it a religious thing?
Yeah. Crown, cup. Don't know what that is. All these look like religious stuff. I know the crown and cup for sure is.
But the part that actually freaked them out happened when they were about to leave. The wooden board they'd seen earlier suddenly fell to the floor on its own.
Did you move it?
No, I did not move shit. I swear to God.
Huh.
Pay close attention to the footage, as it appears that we had yet to even touch the platform that was supporting this piece of wood yet.
Did you move it?
No, I did not move shit. I swear to God.
Interesting.
You caught that, right?
Yeah.
I didn't kick nothing or do anything. The other one just fell.
Jeremy genuinely thought the security had laid a trap out for us, but when I checked outside, I saw no one and nothing.
I think it's just flimsy as shit, to be honest.
It's still really awesome. It's just full around. Really awesome. Alright, you get that.
Neither had touched it. The footage showed it clearly. The board dropped without warning as they entered the room. They left right after, hearts racing, minds searching for answers.
I think it's just flimsy as shit, to to be honest.
It's still, I'm gonna be honest, I'm just gonna around. I'm gonna be honest. Try to figure that.
I don't see anything out here.
Can you fit?
Yeah.
Do you want this mat?
Hang on.
Maybe it was weak wood. Maybe it was a chance. Or maybe the mansion responded to their presence one last time before it vanished forever. Some places do not want to be forgotten, and sometimes they remind you right before they are gone. Dying Llama is a channel known for documenting real-life chases, escapes, and intense moments in urban settings. And on March 31st, 2023, a tense pursuit happened in New York City, turning a quiet night into a scene of mess and desperate survival. The group went out to explore a building that was completely off limits.
You good? And then come this way. This is the way out.
They climbed higher and higher through the structure, eventually reaching a point where the view of New York looked breathtaking.
Still get on top of the wall, right? Yeah. You gotta go from the bottom and go all the way around. Yeah. Or can you go here? I don't know if you can.
Yeah, there's like a lower part though.
Yeah.
This thing's really 1,000. The Empire State Building looks like it's like just dwarfing us.
Yeah. No, this isn't 1,000. This is like, how tall is this? Like 850?
I thought it was like 890.
Yeah, I don't know.
But the calm didn't last. Someone began approaching them inside the building with a torch, and the group quickly split up and headed down separate paths.
He did. He came up. Let's go down. Go. Let's hide on a construction floor for a minute. Just try to be quiet for a minute. I think we're fine now, but we just gotta be careful. Was it a cop or just security? I saw a little badge for security.
That was the moment everything changed as the police suddenly arrived. The tension rose immediately, leaving no time to think. The focus turned completely to getting away.
There's a cop. Just a cop. Come on, come on, come on. Follow me, follow me. Hurry, let's talk. Just a cop, bro. I know.
Moving through dark alleys, every sound felt sharp, and every shadow added pressure as officers closed in. A tall wall suddenly blocked the path. Officers shouted for them to stop, but they climbed over quickly and dropped down hard on the other side.
Where do we go?
From there, the chase shifted to rooftops, the city lights blurring below as he kept moving, jumping between narrow ledges and open gaps. Adrenaline carried him upward until he reached another roof. Bit by bit, the city's maze worked in his favor. He slipped into hidden spaces and eventually created enough distance that the officers lost track of him.
What the f just happened? I just got inside of McDonald's now. The upper level's closed and that's where I am, but the lower level's open still, so I think I can just get out this way, which is good. But I feel so bad I got caught. They pointed guns at me. Get out of here.
Some nights leave behind stories that feel almost unreal. This was one of them, where every corner and each step mattered in the gap between getting caught and getting away. Exploring with Angelo is known for checking out abandoned buildings, forgotten institutions, and places that most people would never step into. But this trip ended up being way different from anything he'd filmed before. On May 28, 2022, the camera followed Angelo and his partner into a massive abandoned school complex in Quebec, a place closed for years. The moment they stepped inside, something felt off. Their footsteps echoed a little too clearly, bouncing back in a way that made it hard to tell where the sound actually came from. As they moved in deeper, long hallways just kept stretching on, wing after wing, corridor after corridor. It was weirdly hot inside too, something Angelo pointed out almost immediately.
It's amazing how hot.
Every turn pulled them farther into the building, and the deeper they went, the stranger things started to feel. Right away, the warnings people had mentioned before the trip crept back. Some explorers claimed people lived inside the school, armed with sticks, chasing strangers out if they got too close. At first, those stories sounded like typical urbex rumors. But then the signs started showing up.
You sure? I thought I heard something from down there earlier. Do you?
I don't know if it's the people with the sticks.
I don't know.
Buckets lined the hallways in strange patterns. Washrooms looked recently used, and cigarette smoke drifted faintly through the air.
That's weird. Huh. This is so weird. There's no one here. But there's all these like buckets in the hallway there. Yeah. Yeah. Huh. They got a pretty well stocked washroom.
Oh, look at that. Toilet paper. That's interesting. Spirits and demons do like to live. It smells like cigarettes.
Cigarettes?
I smell cigarettes.
As they pushed farther inside, the building's size really hit them. Dorm-style sections appeared, rows and rows of small rooms stretching along the hallways.
Just there, though.
No idea where we are.
If you know what, these are probably the dorms, so they probably seal off the main level from the dorms.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah.
It does look like a prison now.
Yeah.
We're heading upstairs now, guys. I don't know what to expect.
Where does this go? Oh, this is a hallway.
Second floor.
I think so.
Make sure there's no cameras.
Yeah. No, looks good.
So these look like they were dorm rooms.
Yeah, kinda.
People would sleep here, I guess.
Oh, wow. So I know there's an area that has a bunch of like beds and everything, so definitely want to find that.
Then they headed into the basement, and what they found there genuinely stopped them for a moment.
Holy crap. It's a mess down here, dude. Oh, there we go. I think that's a hallway to connect to the other area. Man. This area has seen better days. Ding ding. Oh my gosh.
Area reminds me of some hole maybe.
This is like kind of gnarly.
Anything in here?
This was like a filing area, I think.
Can we go in there?
No, just a dead end. Yeah, it's just a bunch of like filing things.
Whole rooms were filled with scattered files, the floor was littered with trash, and the smell coming from the washroom was almost unbearable. The kitchen still had equipment sitting in place, and old food leftovers were still on the shelves.
What's in here? Oh, that's creepy. Oh, it stinks. What's that smell?
We got another pool stick here.
Why?
We got lights on over here. It smells like someone's been here. Someone that hasn't bathed in a very long time.
Yeah.
What the hell? What is this place?
I don't know.
Like keys everywhere?
Oh, that's why it stinks. Oh my god.
What?
Don't look in that bathroom.
Really?
Yeah. It stinks.
Whoa. No. I listen to you, but I can't resist.
I knew you were gonna do that
Someone
too.
destroyed the toilet in there.
Oh, nasty.
Sorry for the low energy, guys, but I don't know who's waiting around this. I don't know who's waiting for us around certain corners. So we're trying to keep it down. This is like an infiltration type of video. It's very risky.
A cafeteria followed, large enough for hundreds, still filled with equipment and storage rooms. Even the motion sensors were turning on randomly, which only made the atmosphere worse.
That was creepy. Motion sensors.
Why is this place so scary?
I don't know.
It's looks terrifying.
It's just got a really high creep level factor for some reason.
Like, am I just rusty? Having been to abandoned places a long time?
No, this is
It's been since like,
definitely creepy.
it's been months since I've been to an abandoned.
Motion sensor.
Yeah.
Angelo's voice dropped lower as he spoke. Both of them heard voices, music, and weird noises coming from rooms that were completely empty.
What? Music? Do you hear that? No. I heard something. Yeah. Sounds from back there. Gotta change my battery. So yeah, I thought I heard something from down here, but the coast is looking clear as far as we know.
Near the end of the exploration, tension reached its peak. A brief scream echoed in the distance after a whistle blew somewhere.
Someone's screaming.
Yeah.
I think they're here. I think they're here, bro.
I don't know where they are.
Fear finally took control as the realization set in that someone stood nearby, hidden just out of sight.
This one we're about to leave. Oh, what the is that? What was that?
I don't know. Something was rumbling too. What the was
I
that?
hear a rumble too, yeah. Just as we're about to leave. We find this place doesn't want us to leave.
Yeah. Huh.
As they left the theater where they had heard that strange sound, they stumbled upon an inhabited room.
Alright, so this proves that someone's been living here.
Oh wow.
And this is the person that attacks people now.
Holy crap.
Lives here. Oh my god. Watch out for needles.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. Definitely, this is gross. It stinks so bad.
Oh yeah, it's nasty. Look at all this, all cigarette butts.
So, this proves the story about the people that live in the United States. That go after you. Oh my god. We got more beds.
Oh yeah?
More rooms, more beds.
Oh shit. Oh yeah.
There's a cat for a needle in here. This is pretty crazy.
Whoa. That's not.
Yeah, I don't want to stay here too long.
Yeah.
It smells fresh, like it smells like someone.
Wow. More down here?
Yeah, there's beds in every room.
Whoever lived inside remained unseen, watching from the shadows, waiting for the next visitor brave enough to walk in. The Proper People Extras is a channel known for exploring abandoned buildings at night, showing the hidden dangers of forgotten places. Brian, Michael, and their cameraman had been through plenty of creepy spots before, but nothing compared to the overwhelming dread they felt inside this building. On December 19th, 2016, the three drove cautiously towards the rusted abandoned asylum gate.
That's a creepy road. There's a building straight ahead.
This is the stuff of nightmares.
Should we be careful at the car lights over here, or does it not matter, you don't think?
I don't think it matters.
Alright.
Look at that.
That is scary looking.
The building loomed in front of them, a decaying shell of what was once a psychiatric hospital.
Look at the vines. It's missing the top piece. Does that mean there's no roof? Holy shit, look at the graffiti. We're gonna get jumped in here. Car is locked.
The outer structure was a mess with broken windows and vegetation creeping through every crack. Then they stepped inside.
Into hell.
This is ridiculously destroyed.
Where do you want to go first? Is that a basement staircase? Yeah.
I mean, the entire freaking wall is missing to go down into it. But hell, why not start with the basement?
The hallway stretched out ahead of them, the cameraman catching the peeling paint, destroyed rooms, and strange writing across the ceiling. Everything looked wrecked beyond repair. The air inside was heavy with mildew and decay. Their footsteps echoed through the halls, making the building feel far too big and far too empty.
It'll probably be warmer down here. Oh yeah, don't slip.
As you say, don't slip. Oh, it'll be warmer in the basement. It'll be in the basement.
Will it really?
Usually, yeah.
Everything was in shambles. Nothing was in one piece, except for one chair in the room.
Yeah.
Another staircase. There's a chair in here, though. An interesting one.
It's like a shitter. Right in that hole.
A hobo.
Well,
House of Clowns. The hell are these?
The second floor was even colder. Their breath turned to fog as they walked, and rooms branched off in every direction.
You guys might notice that every place that's really destroyed like this, we tend to do it at night to make it more interesting. But it works because it's f***ing terrifying.
Their flashlights illuminated every inch of the space ahead, but it never felt like enough. Michael took point while Brian filmed, occasionally stopping to take in the eerie sights. Then, out of nowhere, they heard a sharp crack or a crunch. They stopped, immediately alert.
Oh, what? There's somebody there.
no way.
Yes, I see their light. They're out there. I swear on my life. Right there. Should I say hello?
Yeah.
There's somebody out there. Let's go back to the car. This way. If it's somebody wanting to talk to us.
Let's go to the car now.
Oh yeah.
It hadn't sounded like debris falling or a creaky floorboard. It had sounded intentional. Cautiously, they headed forward to investigate, but there was no one there.
Let's go back to the car. This way. If it's somebody wanting to talk to us.
Let's go to the car now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, let's go to the car.
It looked like a cell phone, right?
Like a cell phone light, yeah. Should we just bail?
I don't know. Let's see who it is.
There's no other car here.
He was on this side.
That was 100%.
That was a person.
Every instinct told them to leave, and they weren't ones to ignore gut feelings. "Let's get back to the car," one of them said, and they stepped outside into the cold night air. All of them agreed that it was a person. The asylum now loomed silently behind them, its shattered windows like eyes watching them leave. One of them was still recording while the others discussed the creepy happenings. Even though the asylum stood still, dark, and lifeless, they couldn't shake the feeling that something was standing just out of sight, watching.
We can't keep exploring this place if there's like some random person out there that we don't know what they're doing. Farmland.
Do you want to get in the car and drive around?
I don't think we should. If anything, I'm going to turn the headlights back on.
I saw his light.
Just now?
No, I'm saying before. So you were not going crazy.
Their final thoughts in the video were simple but honest. This asylum had been one of the creepiest and most intense locations they had ever visited, not because of what they saw, but because of what they didn't.
I don't know. I feel like if he was the dude looking for us, he would have just came and talked to us by now. Which, you know, I don't feel good about going back into this building if there's some person that we have no idea what they're doing.
Yeah, I don't like the feeling of this.
Bail.
Yeah.
Just get out of here.
Whatever had happened inside, it had gone wrong. And that's it for today. If there's one thing these stories show, it's that abandoned places and off-limit spots are never as empty or safe as they look. Behind locked doors, in dark corners, or high above the city, something or someone can always be watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit like and subscribe for more real encounters and tense explorations caught on camera. You can check out more unsettling adventures by clicking the videos on screen. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.